All right, well, listen, everybody, we are in for a true treat today, and I don't have words to describe to you what's coming up, but, all right, look, here's where I'm sitting. I'm in San Diego, California right now. I came out here for a tremendously awesome mastermind that happened over the weekend, and you know what, I decided to stay back for a few days, and we rented out this house. It's right on the beach. And I am doing a video shoot from it. I'm actually preparing some amazing videos for you guys. Spent the last 3 hours, almost 4 hours now, shooting. I have, in my 12 years of experience shooting videos and just being, all over the world, I have never, not chills down my back right now trying to describe to you, like, the sun is setting, the sky is like a mixture of orange and blue. You got the water crashing. The weather is just perfect. A little chilly, and I'm just loving every minute of this. But anyways, you guys don't care about that. But I'm just saying, when you start to build a business using the strategies that we share, guys, this is life. This is life. Now tomorrow I got to go back to crazy cold Washington D.C. So I'll have to deal with that tomorrow. But for now, I'm taking every minute of it in. Now, for all of you who joined, by the way, we're about to max out very soon. We've got so many of you on. I want to first start by saying I want to congratulate you for taking action and being here. All right, you guys, when you show up for these events, this is when you begin to change your life. It is the decision that leads to the change in your life. And so being here alone is really you making a statement, and it means a lot to me. I get to see who's on. Some of you are asking how my honeymoon was. You guys are asking me questions. Guys, it was brilliant. It was amazing. I'm more blessed this year. I don't know what to share with you. Because of you guys, because of everything you do and being able to work with you, I just have a life that I guess right now I'm in a moment where I need to share. It's just everything is perfect. Now today, we've got with us a guest expert, and I don't have an introduction that can do him justice. I don't. Mark Ling, who you probably already heard from, and you see his picture on the screen, you see his two beautiful kids. Mark is one of my closest friends, now going on over 10 years. We started on this online stuff 10 years ago together, and he has him alone directly has influenced my business more than any other marketer or friend I have in the industry. This year alone, most of you don't know this year alone, Mark gave me one suggestion on a Skype chat. We were just talking back and forth. He gave me one suggestion, which led me to doubling my affiliate income. Now, you guys got to know what that means, okay? Doubling your affiliate income when you're already making 7 figures in affiliate income is a big leap. Mark knows what he's doing, and one of the things that I'm most envious of with Mark, that I admire him for so much, is that Mark is out there doing every single thing that he teaches you, not just in the internet marketing niche, but in all kinds of niches. I mean, I've gotten a chance to see behind the hood of his personal development business. He's in the relationship space. He's soon joining the weight loss space and the fitness space, and he's in languages. He helps teach people how to do languages, and it's all using the very system he's going to share today. But what I really respect about the presentation you're about to see is that he's really taken it down to a level that I believe anybody, all of you on right now, can completely resonate with, understand, and get a lot of value from. So look, if you're listening right now, I want you to type in a big yes into that question box if you are ready to take notes, copious notes, if you're ready to pay attention to every single thing that Mark says, and you're ready to just change your life, and you want to be one day you want to be sitting here in front of this beach, and this is the life you want to live. So without further ado, guys, I want to introduce you to one of my closest friends. By the way, we got hundreds of yeses pouring in, hundreds of them. Guys, don't click out of this webinar because we are really close to max capacity. And, GoToWebinar's got that 1,000-person rule, so we will not be able to let more people in. It's not our choice. But anyways, I want to bring on to you someone here who is going to give you, who's all heart. He's generous. He's amazing. He's powerful. And he's got a great system. So without further ado, Mark Ling, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks for having me here, Anik. I appreciate you having me. Some of you guys have typed into the Q&A box saying that you saw me at Inbox Blueprint Live. I appreciate your kind words about that. People that have typed that in as well. You spoke saying you're coming from sunny San Diego. I'm coming from sunny Christchurch, New Zealand at the moment. It's the weather here is it's up and down. Our summers over here, they're not as consistent maybe as American summers, but it's pretty good at the moment. And really looking forward to getting into summer down under, whereas you guys obviously going into winter on your side of the world. We've got people from all over the world here. I noticed people typing into the Q&A box before the webinar saying you're coming from the United Kingdom, coming from Sydney, Australia, from some people coming from Africa, people from Saudi Arabia, someone's typed in, Grenada, Bahamas, Florida, people from all over the world, which is fantastic. Now, I want to welcome you guys to this how to make $14,385 a month online webinar or more. Just so you know, when I use a dollar figure like that, by the way, like some people are like, why is it so precise? That is a marketing thing in of itself. Okay, I'll let you in on a little secret there. Like I could have said $10,000 a month or more, but the thing is, there's something about, and just take note of this, write it down. There's something about using specific numbers. When you make things really specific, then your prospects in their mind, and that's part of what got you here. For one reason or another, you're here on this webinar, maybe not necessarily because of that figure exactly, but some of you are. When things are specific in marketing, when you paint a picture in your prospect's mind of what it is, if you're ever selling something through email marketing or anything, try to create vivid pictures in their mind. Okay, there's a reason why people a lot of people struggle with mathematics, because a lot of it is in theory and not in pictures, right? People that teach maths really well, they'll actually be very good at describing maths in a vivid form with real objects and pictures and so forth, and children learn a lot better that way. So anyway, I'm going off on a little tangent there, but for those of you that are wondering about that, I could have picked any figure between, just over 10,000 a month. A lot of people have followed this formula that I'm about to teach you to make a lot more than just $10,000 a month. In fact, I've used it to make more like over 100,000 a month. But I think that's a very realistic goal, though, for many people to get to that sort of a figure, because I see people getting there all the time. Now, the photo on screen, it's me and my two young boys, Caleb and Benjamin. This photo was taken several months ago. Caleb just had his 3rd birthday on the weekend, so that was really, really exciting here. I'll tell you a bit of background about myself in just a moment, but first I just want you to know I've got a tremendous amount of money-making information to share with you guys today. It's going to be life-changing. For some of you, this will be the start of your journey to becoming a millionaire. I know that it will, because every time that I go to a different conference or mastermind or a different event around the world, I always get at least 1 or 2 students come up to me or more telling me how they were on one of my webinars and that's how they started, and then now they're making X amount of dollars per year. Sometimes it's over $1 million a year. So it's pretty crazy. So this will be the start of a fantastic journey for several of you. So it's really important that you clear away any distractions you may have. Get yourself a glass of water if you need one. Run and get it now, and get ready to take lots of notes. Okay? Because in this webinar, I'm going to be sharing with you my 6-step formula for going from 0 to $14,385 or more per month online, and the steps I've taken and the steps my students have taken to make several $1 million online. Okay, so you're absolutely going to want to take great notes from this and have all of this stuff down. I'm also going to have a seriously shocking announcement at the end of the webinar. You're probably going to find it hard to believe what I'm going to do, and I promise you're absolutely going to love it. It's exactly what you've been looking for, and it's going to smash through every obstacle that's been standing in your way. So we'll get to that later. Right now, on this exclusive webinar, you're going to discover my 6-step formula for making $14,385 a month online. And this is without needing to own or stock any of your own products. You're going to learn and you're going to learn how to make insane money with this, even if you're just a beginner, and even if you don't know what you're doing right now and are not technically minded. If you can copy and paste and follow these instructions closely, then you can do this. You're going to discover the most profitable types of niches to target and why. These are the niches with the highest profit margins. I've made several $1 million doing this and continue to make tens of thousands every week doing this. So make sure you take lots of notes. It's very powerful information that I've gathered through a lot of first-hand experience across a number of different info product related niches. You're going to see examples of my websites. You're going to find out several of the niches that I'm in, and you'll even find out why even one-page websites can make an absolute fortune online. So I'm just going to tell you the steps to take and how to get started right away, even if you're a total newbie, and I'm going to teach you lots more, and I'll be answering questions later in the webinar as well. And the one thing that I just want to make sure from the beginning is that you understand not to be intimidated when I talk about really big figures. Like you can see on the screen an example of me making $116,000 in affiliate commissions from a single week, you know, or other amounts of money making that goes on. In fact, I made an even higher amount of commissions than that. Several times I've done that, you know, outside of ClickBank. That's just, you know, a high commission screenshot from ClickBank itself, which you know, we'll get on to later. It's just a good place to go to find affiliate products to promote. Now, these are some other recent screenshots from different ClickBank accounts of mine. So don't be intimidated from hearing me talk about making over $20,000 a week in affiliate commissions or other big numbers from that. All right. I'm not showing you these figures to show off. I'm just showing you these income screenshots so that you can be inspired, and that's so that you know you're learning from someone who already has proven success. When I first started, I didn't make anywhere near these kinds of numbers, you know, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching might not be yet as well. Some of you will, but a lot of you might not be, right? But if you can earn 5% of what I have done with my system, that's just 5% as good as me. And I know you can do that because most people are actually twice as smart as me anyway. Like seriously, if you actually knew me, you'd know that's true. I can be like a real klutz at times. I've stumbled and bumbled my way to success because I've been someone that's willing to make a lot of mistakes and learn from them. Okay, so if you can make 5% as good as what I've done, then you'll be making at least another $500 a week in extra pocket money for you. And that can be a mortgage payment or more time with your kids or a really nice nest egg for retirement. Okay, so, and from what I've seen, many people who get over the humps, so to speak, and who get themselves making several $100s a week online, they actually manage to take it a lot further, like to insane levels, like 6 or 7 figures a year online. In fact, I have over 100 internet millionaires on my own Skype who I am friends with. You know, and I meet people like that every day. I've had piles of successful students over the years. I've seen outside the square, and I want you to know there are new millionaires being made every day thanks to the power of the internet, and there's no reason why you can't be next. But you have to choose yourself. Don't wait to be chosen. That's the problem that so many people have in society these days. They wait to be chosen or wait for things to happen to them. You know what? Make your own luck. Choose yourself. The great news is once you've figured out the system that I'm going to share with you and got the system down, then you're going to want to do it again and again and again as often as you want. And what's incredible is that this works even if you've never made $1 before online. Even if you're a complete newbie, because I see newbies getting started and making great money online every day. In fact, just before this webinar, I just had a quick look on my students' on my students' private forum, and there's one guy posted a few days ago saying he'd made $1,273 in commission overnight, and if I read through that thread even further, he's now at over $2,000 now that it's been a few days since then. And you know, he only just started internet marketing. This guy Dan only started internet marketing like with my training about 3 weeks ago. That's not a normal amount to be made so fast. It's not the norm that people start so fast, but you know, it's a good example of what people can do and get started doing every day. Right, so I even got my own father into this, by the way. Like, he's 67 years old and making more money from the internet now than he ever did in his government job that he had for over 30 years. In fact, right now is the absolute best time in the whole history of the internet to make money hand over fist following my 6-step formula. And I'm going to explain why shortly, but first, I do have several people on this webinar who don't know me very well, you know, because obviously, you know, you guys are L1Ng subscribers and followers and so forth. So I'm just going to give you a really short, quick bio about me, and I just want to double check. First, can you type into the Q&A box? Can you hear me okay? Because I'm seeing one person saying the sound is gone. Okay, all good then. Dozens of people saying they can hear me crystal clear. Great, I'll carry on. So, who is Mark Ling anyway? Well, here's a really quick background about myself, because I know you want to get into the, you know, the step-by-step training. My name is Mark Ling. I'm from Christchurch, New Zealand. Before I started making piles of cash online, I was like some of you guys. I mean, I was struggling to pay my rent. My credit card was maxed out. I had a bank overdraft of several $1,000s. I was living off my pizza delivery income plus a loan. I drove a 1976 Mazda 808, which kept breaking down on me. It caused me more than just a few problems on my pizza delivery job, and I had times where I would get flat tires or I'd miss deliveries due to, you know, blowing different things to do with my radiator and so forth. And I had really big dreams in my life, but I was quite stressed out. I was feeling like I was in a never-ending spiral of despair that I just couldn't get out of. So anyway, I was trying everything I could to make ends meet. I was trying different entrepreneurial ventures, like this horse betting scheme I brought into that just really didn't work out. A stuffing envelopes program. I mean, nothing seemed to work. And then my friend Charles started having some success doing affiliate marketing. And he only spent an afternoon doing it just to try it out. And from that afternoon's work, a few weeks later, he found himself receiving $50 US a week. And that may not sound like much, but considering he wasn't doing anything, he was just getting paid for the work that he had done on one afternoon several weeks earlier. That looked amazing to me. And so I asked him if he'd mind if I gave it a shot too, and he showed me how to do it. And it was much more straightforward than I thought, because I'd never put a web page online before in my life. So, you know, it sounded daunting, the whole idea of it, but it was actually rather straightforward. And it was the start of a crazy money-making journey for me, okay? So, you know, I know some of you guys are asking, okay, but what is affiliate marketing? You know, sometimes I'm going to mention the odd concept that I just assume the majority of people know, but I will take Q&A later, all right? But I will answer that just real briefly right now. So, you know, whether you know what it is or whether you know nothing about affiliate marketing at all, and I know most of you do because you're L1Ng subscribers, it doesn't matter, because as long as you can copy and paste and follow instructions that you're going to learn here, you can do this. I am interested though. How many of you watching actually know what affiliate marketing is? Can you please type in the comments box and just let me know, yes, I know what it is, or no, I have no idea. Great. I'm getting almost everyone saying yes, just the occasional no. All right? So you're getting 90% saying yes, which is good. The real quick explanation is that for those of you real quick who don't know, affiliate marketing is when you earn a commission from promoting someone else's product. So you don't have to own your own products to be making great money online, and you can promote more products as an affiliate than you can ever possibly develop yourself, because it takes time to develop products. The easiest way to get started making good money online these days is just to earn great commissions promoting other people's products. I made my first $400 $3,000 online before I even bothered to start making and selling my own info products. And I still make more money as an affiliate than I do from selling my own products. So affiliate marketing is pretty powerful. One of my friends is making over $30,000 per day, and he's only doing affiliate marketing. That's what I find impressive about that. Doesn't even own any of his own products. He could be doing that, but he's just happy scaling up his affiliate marketing. Now, that's not a normal amount of money to be making from affiliate marketing, but it's an example of what's possible. And even if you made 1% of that, just 1% of what he does, then you're doing $300 a day. And that'll be a great start, right? Okay, so back to affiliate marketing. It can take many forms. Some people buy banner ads and link direct to affiliate products. Other people have large article sites that link to affiliate products and so forth. And I'm keen to keep things pretty straightforward on this webinar presentation though. What I'm going to show you is the most profitable and most reliable form of affiliate marketing. Okay, which is to build a website that gives away a free gift in exchange for getting people to be subscribed to your newsletter series. You've probably heard Arnick talk about a similar style of marketing, and you know, I've got my own take on it, as you'll see. Now, this webinar can be just one page that gives away a free gift. The example gifts that I'm showing on screen here are for a couple of niches. One is in the personal development niche, a free report on how to be happier, wealthier, and have people like you more. And the other is in the weight loss niche, 20 superfoods to help you lose weight and live longer. And here's another example. This is one of my own free gift opt-in pages from the dating niche. 7 secrets to make them love you forever. And as you can see, people simply enter their details for instant access to this report plus newsletter series. And as I just mentioned, this can be a one-page website, and they are really easy to set up. Even complete newbies can do this in a matter of minutes using my special software that I give my students. It's push-button easy, and I'll show you that later. But first, like I said, this can be a one-page website, or it can have multiple pages of articles and so forth. That's up to you. An advantage of having multiple pages is if you want to get your content ranking in the search engines like Google, then it can be helpful. But it's a lot of you guys may be like me and want to rely on most of your traffic not to come from Google anyway. There's so many different forms of traffic available these days. The key thing, though, is that you're giving away a free gift, a free report, a video or audio or something in exchange for subscribing to your newsletter series. So you don't have to think about selling stuff. You simply have to be thinking about giving away something of value for free that your target market actually already desires anyway. Okay? So you're probably wondering a few things right now. How do I get a free gift to give away? How do I turn giving away a free report into money? How do I get visitors to want to opt in and download my free report? And can I do this even if I've never put a web page online in my life before? Okay. Okay, so my answer to that fourth question there is a resounding yes. As long as you can copy and paste and follow instructions, then you can definitely do this. I know this because even my 67-year-old father, who worked for the government for over 30 years, even he can do this. And I've got countless other success stories from my students that I'll show you later. But first, I want to quickly revisit the story of how I got started, and I'll go back and answer the other questions on that I'm seeing coming through. I'll answer those later. And I'll be revealing my 6-step method in just a few moments. But back to when I first got started, I had never put a web page online in my life, and yet within a matter of months I was earning more than a full-time living online. It was incredible. I was even able to achieve one of my lifelong dreams, which was to do a backpacking trip around the USA for 6 weeks. I mean, how many of you guys dream about traveling overseas or traveling, you know, to certain places, but you just can't see yourself being able to afford it? I mean, that was a big dream of mine at that point in my life. And I did it in less than 6 months after I started making money online, you know, which was pretty cool, huh? I mean, you know, for a guy living in New Zealand, that was a dream. It was awesome. I'm seeing heaps of you type into the Q&A box you'd love to travel. You know, and for those of you saying, hey, is this similar to what Anik teaches? Well, you know what? What Anik teaches and what I teach, there's crossover, absolutely, and that's because they're both solid business principles, and we both learn from each other. So there is crossover, but you'll notice that some of what I've got to offer you guys later in the webinar is completely different. So, and some of my strategy is different, and the way I do things is different. So, and it's good to learn from more than one person that's successful online. So anyway, I did get ahead of myself a bit though when I was making money. I bought lots of stuff. I took out some loans to buy stuff, and next thing you know, I was just thinking I was going to make all this money so I can pay it back, and I didn't pay my tax right away because I was thinking I'll pay it at the end of the year. And then I got offered a large sum of money to buy my affiliate site that was making me all this money, and I took it, but I ended up getting ripped off and not getting paid, and I ended up losing all of my websites. So that was my stupidity for not hiring a lawyer to look over this 130-something page contract. But to cut a long story short, I ended up having no websites at all now. I was on $120,000 in debt, and I had to pay out all my tax bill, other loans I still hadn't paid off yet, and legal fees, and I was stressed out, and now I was down. I was really down in life. I was miserable. I started scrambling for all sorts of career options. I ended up working in a call center for an insurance company, and I worked there for 3 or 4 months. I mean, that was mind-numbingly repetitive. Like, it even started invading my sleep, because every 10 minutes I had to answer the phone saying, "Welcome to claims, you're speaking to Mark." And then I would wake up in the middle of the night hearing that ringing in my ears. "Welcome to claims, you're speaking to Mark. Welcome to claims, you're speaking to Mark." And I was stressed, and I was never going to pay off the debt doing that in a regular job, let alone get ahead and live lots more dreams and so forth. And now that I'd already had a taste of it, it's pretty hard to go back. I knew there was only one option. I had to go back to making money online, but I had to start from scratch all over again, and I had to do it in a different niche due to my non-competition contract that I'd signed for the site that I never got paid for anyway. So that's what I did, and since then, not only did I pay off all my debt, I have built a fully paid off $1.6 million home for my family. I've helped teach family, friends, and students all over the world how to make huge amounts of money online, and I've managed to travel the world probably over a dozen times in the last decade or so, and I've been to America like 20-something times. I love going to the United States. It's one of my favorite places. And anyone who tells you that you don't need money to be happy, they are absolutely right. You know, you don't need money to be happy. But it sure does help, right? I mean, it really does, particularly if you're in debt, and you really want to be debt-free at the very least. I mean, can you imagine how much easier your life would be if you just had an extra $1,000 a week, you know, or if you just had an extra $2,000 a week? Or better yet, what happens if you're suddenly making, at some stage, $1 million a year? I mean, you know, you can be set for life, and life becomes a totally different proposition, okay? And it's very possible because some of my students have made millions of dollars on the internet. So it's pretty sweet, and basically it changed my life, and hopefully a lot of you guys can go ahead and make huge amounts of money online with what I'm about to teach you. Here's what Aidan Booth had to say, by the way, and some of you guys may have heard of him because now he's a successful internet marketing teacher in his own right. You know, he says, "I purchased a Filler Blueprint back in 2008, and it was one of the turning points in my internet marketing dream. Within a few short weeks of making that investment, I was already making money. Fast forward to 2014, the sites I set up using Mark Ling's method are still making money every single week, and I never touch them, and this is as hands-off as it gets. The largest commission I've earned so far from an affiliate promotion has been $224,000 in a single week, and I regularly make upwards of $50,000 from affiliate programs. So Mark's email marketing strategies and system here are amazing. If you want to make great money online, Mark's products are a great place to start." Okay, so let's get back to these questions. How do I get a free gift to give away? How do I turn giving away a free report into money? And how do I get visitors to want to opt in and download my free report? And can I do this even if I have never put a web page online in my life before? Remember also, guys, I'll be sharing my 6-step formula for making $10,000 per month online during this webinar. It's just important that I do this groundwork with you first, just so you understand how it all works, and how it's so straightforward that anyone who can copy and paste and follow instructions can do this. You just got to be willing and motivated, guys. And by the way, I almost forgot to mention how much fun this is. I really enjoy it, like giving away free stuff, earning commissions, hand over fist, sending out emails, getting involved in different niches. Like at the moment, I'm in the middle of cooking loads of different paleo cooking recipes. We've been filming them day in, day out, and you know that's a sort of more of a high-end way of doing it. You know, you don't have to go ahead and start filming loads of videos to make a giveaway, but you know, I'm sort of progressing further in my ways of, you know, giving away great value for free these days, and you know, that's fun. In fact, I'll show you a quick example of that site. It's in the works. It's not ready yet, but I'll just show you real quickly. At yumpaleo.com. It's not ready yet. Don't try to sign up. It's not working. I haven't released this to the public yet, but there's loads of free recipes on here and so forth. You know, hundreds. People can click on a recipe. They can. There's going to be a lot of free value, you know, designed to get lots of people to opt in and get more free weight loss stuff. I mean, free paleo recipes, and then monetize it with a weight loss offer. I even filmed each one on camera with different staff members of mine. You know. So yeah, I mean, any of you guys that are into paleo, you could go to yumpaleo.com and you'll find it there. The recipes are there, but the site's not ready to be marketed yet. I haven't like you can't actually sign up or anything like that yet. That's not working. It's just it's in beta. But anyway, that's if you take things to the nth degree with giveaways. You don't really need. I usually go a lot simpler than something so extensive as that. That's me having a bit of fun. All right. So anyway, just quick message for Anik. If I'm assuming you're still there, I just put through a quick message on Skype to you. I just got to answer something just real quickly. Thanks. So anyway, just carrying on. How do I get a free gift to give away anyway? Well, there's a few ways of doing it. If you can write it yourself, free, you know, 15, 20-page report is ideal for a free giveaway. You can hire a writer to write one for you, you know, through Elance or something like that. Or you can become one of my fellow Jetpack members. I'll explain more about that later in the webinar, but if you are one of my members, then you'll see that we've done all of these giveaways already for you. So, you know, that makes things a heck of a lot easier if it's already done for you. And how do I turn giving away a free report into money? This is where it gets interesting. There's a few ways of making money from giving away the report, which I'll show you in just a moment. But first, I've got a question to ask you. How did you come to be on this particular webinar right now? How did you come to be here? You received an email about it, right? Email from Anik. One guy said, 2 guys have said, 3 guys have said God. Okay, which is funny. Most of them email from Anik, email from Anik, email from Anik, email from Anik. Right. Well, I hope you guys, I mean, if Anik's probably told you all about the power of email marketing as it is, but if you're not already convinced about the power of email marketing, then surely you must be convinced about the power of it because of this mere fact that you are here right now, along with around about 1,000 people, right? So there's 1,000 of you guys already on this webinar. and that's all because you received an email from Anik. Okay, you're on someone's list, Anik's in this case. And that's how powerful email marketing is. It's the most powerful form of marketing today. Even with Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and all the rest, the most powerful form of marketing today for affiliates is email marketing. And all those gurus out there that show you their income screenshots being thousands of dollars a day, all my students who are making thousands of dollars a day, pretty much 95% of everyone making great money online these days owes most of it to email marketing. And the reason it's so powerful is it gives you the opportunity to stay in contact and build a relationship with your subscribers and promote relevant offers to them. And if you don't grab someone's name and email address when they arrive at your web page, then once they leave, they're gone for good. And if someone subscribes to your list, then you have opportunities again and again to build a relationship and make sales. Heck, some people will be on your list for 3 weeks and buy 3 different products from you during that time, and others won't buy anything for 5 months and then bam, buy something. So you guys can probably already see the power of all of this, I'm assuming, right? Just say yes if you can see the power of all of this. Okay. And for those of you guys who are wondering, you know, is this too similar to Anik's stuff? Well, actually, what you'll discover is that what I'm teaching you, when I take this further along into this presentation, is that what I share with you is very complementary and helps you basically get a leg up to go even better. My stuff goes hand in hand with Anik's stuff. They go really well together. Yes, there's some crossover. It's not all the same, though, as you'll find out. I mean, I've got a lot of extensive knowledge of a lot of different niches that Anik isn't in, as does he from me as well. Like, we've got stuff that we both have, and because of the fact that we work together as well, we both know we both know some of the same stuff and a lot of different things too, and that's the great thing about it. So anyway, the majority of money is made from your follow-up autoresponder sequence or from your live email blast you send out to your list. And remember, you know this stuff's powerful because you're here right now. If email marketing didn't work, then you wouldn't be here right now, nor would, you know, the roughly 1,000 other people. Okay, so before telling you my 6-step formula for making $14,385 per month or more, before sharing with you my incredible done-for-you system for building these types of money magnets, I need to explain just really quickly what an autoresponder is and why it makes money. So an autoresponder, that's a sequence of emails that are automatically mailed out in sequence. Okay? And I'll show you an example of what I mean in a sec, but just be aware that these emails contain promotions of relevant, high-converting, high-quality products, which means you earn commissions if someone buys them. Your email sequence should contain a mixture of high-quality free information or stories to build a relationship with your readers. Here's an example. If you happen to be in the self-help niche. So the moment someone signs up and confirms their email address, they will receive a first email saying that their report is ready. And that email will link to the free report itself, plus it might also recommend that reader check out a relevant affiliate product. So you can start earning commissions right away from day one. Okay, now I see a lot of you guys typing in questions into the Q&A box. Okay, so please be aware I can't answer the questions until later in the webinar, but I will be answering them. Just so that, it's just I'm trying to keep the flow going without going off on too many tangents. Okay, but I will get to those questions later. All right, and some of them may get answered as this presentation unfolds anyway. So anyway, the next email you'd send out the next day on day 3 or on day 3 or something, it might be a content-based email, so that you can start building that relationship. In this case, it's how the law of attraction really works. All right, how the law of attraction really works. And that might be an article all about the law of attraction and so forth, but there may still be an affiliate link within that email or two. You know, you can still have affiliate links within a content-based email, and some of the emails in the sequence will be short and just lead off to an affiliate offer. Others will be packed full of content or stories to keep a reader engaged or wanting to stay subscribed to your newsletter series. And you make money by earning commissions promoting relevant high-quality products. And I'll show you an example soon. But first, let's just have another real quick look at, let's say it was weight loss, just so you can see another niche example. So in this case, it's your free report is ready. And say on day 2 or day 3 or something, you might have, say, 5 quick ways to stop junk food cravings. All right? Some of these emails are going to be content-based. So maybe day 3, day 8, day 17, they may be content-based emails. And the other ones, they might be hooks to get people to go watch a video sales letter. And then you earn really, really good commissions from those. All right? Honestly, virtually everyone who's making a killing online is doing email marketing, and it's actually really easy. Even grandmas, granddads, mothers with children, people I would never have dreamed would be doing this sort of thing and making a killing with this stuff. You just got to have drive and energy and be willing to roll your sleeves up and do some work, and it's not difficult. You've just got to be willing to follow the instructions and put the time in. And as you'll find out, with if you do decide to become a member of mine later in the webinar, I've got an amazing offer for you guys. You'll find out that I'll do, like my system, we do all the autoresponder emails are done for you already, so you don't even have to write them. Your whole year of autoresponder emails is already done. You just plug it in and you're good to go for any one of about 16 different niches. Okay, I had a student 2 weeks ago posted his first website on my members forum for a critique. I recorded a video, sent it back to him. Now, a few weeks later, it might have been 3 weeks ago, I logged in, as I showed you earlier in the webinar, and he's posting a video, posting a notes how he'd made his first $12,073 in commissions. In fact, it's now over $2,000 if you read further along in that thread, which is pretty crazy. For someone that's only just starting. So if you're willing to cross your T's, dot your I's, and do everything I tell you, then you're going to become hugely successful with this. It's incredible how many people are making money hand over fist, and I want you to be one of them. So can you just please type into the Q&A box whether or not you can see yourself doing this stuff. That'll let me know if I'm doing a good job of this so far, and then I'll obviously get on to the 6-step formula. Okay, hell yeah, absolutely, yes, I need to do this. Yes, I can see myself. Good, okay, lots of yes responses. I'm seeing some yes but responses and mostly yes, but no no's, which is good. So some of you are saying yes, but this sounds slightly complicated. Some are saying big yeses with exclamation marks, and almost no one's saying no. I have a few people saying yes, but how do I know what niche to go into? Others are saying yes, but how do I know how to get paid and where to find a profitable affiliate program? And to answer those questions really quickly, in terms of getting paid, most of the affiliate programs that I sign up to are run through an affiliate marketplace called ClickBank. ClickBank is a trusted third party. They process the transactions and they give you a cut on any sales that take place. And I've been with ClickBank for over 10 years and have never failed to receive a payment from them. So in terms of the tracking and trust factor, there's no issue there. So like here's so all you're trying to do is get people to opt in, then let your automated follow-up sequence do the heavy lifting for you, okay? And then you let your automated follow-up sequence, then with your automated follow-up sequence, you can calculate roughly how much each opt-in is worth to you. And a well-optimized sequence will make you around 50 cents to $2 per month per subscriber. So let's just say $1 per month per subscriber about average. In that case, you need 4,000 free subscribers to get yourself making $1,000 a week. Okay? How many of you guys can see yourselves giving away, how many of you guys can see yourselves managing to give away 4,000 copies of a free item? That'll be interesting, see what you have to say there. Okay? All right, I'm getting half saying yes, half saying no. I'm getting some people saying I already have 4,000 subscribers and I'm already making good money. So that's good to know. I'm getting the odd person saying that already. Okay, now the thing is, if I was to say to you, okay, let's say there were thousands of people that were already looking for the item that you're going to be giving away, would you then be able to give away 4,000 copies of this free thing? So you're immediately now thinking, wait a minute, people are already looking for this stuff. People already want this stuff, okay? Because that's really important. You're not trying to convince somebody to want something. You've got to remember people desire different things. And, you know, some women get addicted to buying women's shoes. You know, some of you guys, I might have to really convince you guys to buy a pair of women's shoes. You know, it'd be pretty hard. But for someone that's already looking for them, it's probably pretty easy to make sales. And the same thing goes with giving away free stuff. You know, as long as you know how to target the right audience, you know, like say if I was giving away a free report on how to make any man love you for women, okay, how to make any man love you, then I would know, okay, I've just got to target women who are aged 40 plus, who are on any type of personal development type website, astrology, weight loss, dating, doesn't matter. They tend to desire that kind of offer. You know, and there's loads of sources of traffic for that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent there. Giving away, and on top of making money from automated follow-ups, you can give yourself really big paydays by running live promotions to your list as well. Okay, and here's what this looks like. By the way, you've got your potential prospects. And they go to your opt-in page where you give away your free gift, and then you go into what I call your prospect pleasing machine, where you've got your you know, you're making your people happy. They're enjoying the content, but you're also promoting relevant offers. So you get happy subscribers who by word of mouth might even recommend other people to download your free gift. You make money. Some of that goes into your wallet, but if you really want it to snowball fast, then a lot of that money goes into giving away or building more money magnets, right? Okay, so some people are saying, where do you get these potential prospects from? Where do you go to buy traffic? You know what? I'm going to actually run another webinar with Anik. He's already twisted my arm to run another webinar where I teach you guys how to drive traffic. Like the whole webinar will be about how to drive traffic to these sorts of offers. Because I can't really answer that question in the space of 2 seconds. I can say there's a lot of different traffic methods, you know, from solo email buys to media, regular banner ads, through to Facebook traffic, to free traffic methods using Yahoo Answers, to search engine optimization, to viral traffic methods, to other forms of social media traffic. I mean, there's so many different forms of traffic. That's why today is the best time in like YouTube, everything. It's the best time in the whole history of the internet to get involved in making money online, because you know there's been a lot of times in the history of the internet where there's only been a few major traffic sources like Google and so forth, but now there are hundreds of them. You know, there's about 17 to 20 different types of sources, but then within any one of those sources there's a lot of different networks and categories and so forth, and it's crazy amazing. Okay, now, like I said, I'm not showing you like income screenshots to show off. It's more just to impress upon you what's possible if you take what I teach you all the way. And in terms of knowing what affiliate products to promote, if you're one of my Affiliate Jetpack students, which you'll find out more about soon, then you'll see that I just give you a list of profitable niches, and I've even hand-picked out the products within those niches which are profitable to promote. But for those of you who aren't my students, the key is to focus on high margins and high conversion rates. The products that produce the absolute highest margins are information products, or software products. They have high margins because nothing needs to get shipped to the consumer in terms of the mail, no cost of manufacturing each individual item. It's just bits and bytes. When a customer buys a product, they get taken to a members area to download their purchases or access them online. All right? Here's a dog training product called Secrets to Dog Training. Anyone can promote this as an affiliate. It's a screenshot from the sales page for that product, and if someone buys this product, they get a members area access, right? You know, there's lots of great products in a lot of different niches, okay? That one in particular sells for $47 and pays out 75% commission. Great news is there's lots of high converting, high quality products in a lot of different niches as an affiliate. There's weight loss products, dating advice for women, dating advice for men, personal development, survivalist, diet and nutrition, spirituality, save relationship, make money online, learn guitar, learn piano, many other great niches. But most of those niches that I just said just then, I've already made hundreds of thousands of dollars in myself, almost all of those niches that I listed off. Okay, they're all multi-billion-dollar niches that I'm just listing off here. So you only have a tiny slither of that. You only have to make a tiny slither of a billion-dollar niche to make a killing online. And like I said before, now is the best time in the whole history of the internet to get into affiliate marketing. There's lots more there are more buyers online, there are more sources of traffic than ever before, and there are way more high-converting, high-quality affiliate offers than there ever have been. Okay. Okay, so this is a quick screenshot from an email I sent out really recently, like might have been a couple of weeks ago. To one of my lists that made over $11,000 in affiliate commissions from promoting a product for women, which is all about how to make men desire them using the power of words and language. And that's just from 2 emails. Thing is, people often underestimate how big the world is and how many people are online. Most of you probably underestimate just how many people buy these kinds of products every day because you're not the target customer. It actually only takes about 1% of your visitors to turn into paying customers for you to make millions online. You know, 1%, that's it. When I first got started, I made my first $400,000 online as an affiliate with conversion rates that were 0.1%. That's only 1 in every 1,000 visitors buying something, and I was still making good money. Heck, I had no idea back then about driving relevant visitors. I just had all sorts of visitors coming to my web pages, but still, I'm just trying to illustrate the point. You are not your target customer, okay? In whatever niche you're in, you're probably not your target customer. There are people out there who would much prefer to buy instant download access to a digital product than have to wait for it in the mail. Not everyone lives in a big city or near a bookstore where they can just go and buy a book, and not everyone likes the free stuff they read online. Not everyone likes just buying a book from the bookstore anyway. Some people prefer a product that comes with an audio version or comes with some bonuses or with customer support, you know. So, and some people would rather just pay the money and get instant access to the product they want right now. So you'll find when you run an email newsletter series that most people who buy one product from you actually end up buying something else in the future. As you can see from this promotion, several people buy, as you can see on screen, several people don't just buy one product even on the spot. Several people buy more than one product at a time. As you can see from those links, the little ones that say has upsells, that's when people bought an upsell right away. Okay, key is to make sure in your newsletter series you're providing a really good mix of quality content so as to train people that opening your emails is a good thing, and mix that in with promotions of relevant products so that the buyers on your list are likely to want to purchase. Now, I'm going to get to my 6-step formula for making $14,385 a month in just a moment. And this background information I've been covering has been very important because it all makes, so that it all makes great sense when I get to the formula. Okay. Firstly, though, I've noticed some people type in asking, like, is it too late to get into affiliate marketing these days? Actually, it's a really timely question, because I was about to mention, again, right now is the absolute best time in the whole history of the internet to make a killing in affiliate marketing. I'm so excited about affiliate marketing right now. I'm earning more in commissions than I ever have before. It's easier than ever before for people to get started in this for several reasons. Like if you tried to do affiliate marketing, say 4 years ago, yeah, it was still really good. Don't get me wrong, I was making great money as an affiliate, but it was a lot harder because there were way less great offers to promote. There were so many less high converting offers because people didn't have video sales letters back then and so forth, and now offers are converting like 300% higher than they used to, and there were far less sources of traffic out there. Nowadays there are so many great quality offers out there that convert hugely well and pay really high commissions. And there are more buyers on the internet than ever before. And there are way more sources of traffic than ever before. It's not just Google, there's Facebook, Amazon Kindle is a good sort of free source of traffic, which I teach my students. There's media buys, banner advertising, YouTube, MSN, Bing, Yahoo, solo ads, Yahoo Answers, so much more. There's over 100 and something places you can get traffic from, and dozens of free traffic sources as well. I forgot to mention, people have faster connection speeds these days, so they can access video and other things as well, much faster, which has led to conversion rates on affiliate offers going up a lot. I mean, we are in a really unique stage right now. There's been no better time in the history of the internet to get started in affiliate marketing. And not to mention, it's become a heck of a lot easier to build a website and get it online. No. And if you're a member of my affiliate jetpack, you will see using our site building tool, you could have your site online in less than 5 minutes. At least a very basic version of it anyway that you need to customize. It just takes, it used to take days to get a website online, even weeks, and then you'd have to edit it from there. Now it takes 5 minutes using the right software. Yes, you've got to customize it after those 5 minutes, but it's nice to know that you can have the first working version of your website online that fast these days. Plus, if you're one of my students, you can always post a link to your website or mention any sticking points you have, and either I record a video critique for you or one of my staff chimes in with a quick and easy answer for you. You know, I'm here to help all my students succeed wildly with this stuff. I'll just really quickly show you my, my members forum. People type in, get your site reviewed by me, and people post their sites for critique, and then I post the critiques back, and people click and they watch their video review that I've done, and that's how it works, So anyway, I'll just go back to this. Online, to me, online marketing, it's like the printing press in many ways. It's just a new form of publishing. The printing press started way back in about the 1600s, and yet it wasn't until the 60s, 70s, and 80s that people were really maximizing the monetization of it through direct marketing advertising methods. So online, things are in their infancy, and we're really a long way away from saturating things, and now's the best time in the history of the internet to be doing this stuff. Sorry, Alex just sent me a little message. I'm just going to quickly check it. Okay, so he's said that he's just having connection issues, but I'm still here, obviously. Okay, so just quickly before showing you my 6 steps to making $14,385 or more per month online, I want to mention something also from close to home. Like, I've got 2 members of my immediate family into internet marketing now. That little boy in the photo, by the way, is my oldest son, Benjamin. I've got 2 sons, Caleb, who turned 3 just a few days ago, and Benjamin, who's 4. And obviously I have not got Ben into internet marketing yet, but what's funny is that he came into my work one day and he grabbed some paper and he started ripping it up. And I asked him, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm doing work just like you, Daddy. I'm making money." He actually thought that's what I do when I come to my office, and he thinks I come to my office and I'm printing out money so he can spend it. Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny and cute, but anyway, I'll tell you really quickly about my father and half-sister. And for Edward, who's just asked this question, do I have support staff? Yes, of course I got support staff as well. So back when I started making money online, for the first 3 or 4 years or even 5 years, Dad was wondering, what the heck am I doing? He was saying things like, I really need to get a real job, start planning a career out and stuff like that, you know. I really needed to start looking at that sort of stuff. But then after a while, after I was doing really well for a number of years, and by the time I decided to actually get some desks and start an actual office rather than just working from home, he said, "Man, I'm really stressed. I've been working for the government for over 30 years or 32 years or something, and, you know, I can't handle it anymore." And he was 57 at that time. And I said, "Look, how about you just quit your job? I'll sit down with you and we'll get you making money online." And that's what he did. And he's got into a variety of different niches. The how to sing niche. You know, he's not even a singer, but how to sing has turned out to be one of his best niches, which he's made hundreds of thousands of dollars in already. And he plays table tennis for 2 hours a day. He loves table tennis. It's his favourite sport. He used to be #1 in New Zealand several years ago. And yeah, he's living a good life, you know, doing affiliate marketing on the side. But he couldn't have had this lifestyle without getting into this. And then there's my little sister, who only got involved in internet marketing several months ago. And there's a big age gap between us because Dad remarried when I was 16. So she's my half-sister. She's just turned 18 years old a couple of weeks ago. And she does affiliate marketing in her holidays from her studies. She makes anywhere from $300 to $600 in a week, sometimes over $1,000 in a really good week. But, you know, she's done it all on her own bat. And the whole goal is just so she can pay her way through med school. And I'm really proud of her because, I mean, she doesn't do this every day. She only works on this during her school holidays. So, you know, it's pretty good effort. Now, I showed you this diagram. I showed you this diagram here before, the structure of a money magnet. You know, you send people to opt in for a free gift that they really want. You go into the prospect pleasing machine, you give them follow-up emails and so forth that either has stories in them or has, you know, teaches them quality information and also promotes high-quality products and earns you great commissions and so forth. Okay? Now that I've given you the structure of the money magnet, and I've given you a lot of background information, a lot of proof and examples from and so forth, here's my 6-step method for making $14,000 per month online. Okay, now I've got to warn you, for some of you the 6-step method may seem difficult to apply. For those of you who are advanced, obviously you'll find it really straightforward. But if you do find it difficult, don't worry, I'm going to reveal an incredible solution right after explaining the method. Okay, so the 6-step method. Step 1, choose a profitable niche, preferably a big and proven niche, and choose good quality products to promote that have great payouts and high conversion rates. Step 2, create a free report that's high quality. Step 3, build a website containing free content and a squeeze page to promote your offer. You know what, you can even have a, whoops, I bumped the button there. You can even have a one-page website if you're going to be driving traffic using mostly paid methods, you know. So you can even have one-page websites that make an absolute fortune. And you create a follow-up sequence that keeps subscribers happy with solid content. It's monetized well with soft sells in your content emails and occasional hard sell emails, and you drive traffic to your squeeze page. And step 6, you reinvest. Okay, now there are problems that you may face in trying to implement the 6-step method, like choosing a profitable niche. Not everyone knows how to choose a profitable niche right away, or how to find the right products in that niche to affiliate to, ones with good payouts and great conversions. Putting together high quality content for your list, that can be time consuming, and it can be costly, and this is often a cause for procrastination among marketers that would otherwise be successful. Okay, and monetizing your list effectively using words that sell and sequences that sell. Not everybody is good at writing the right kinds of emails. Some people tell me, I've got a certain number of people on my list, but I'm not making as much money as what other people tell me I should be with my list. And then I look at the kinds of emails they're writing, and I'm looking, okay, you need to learn, how to be more engaging and how to get people to really want to take action and so forth. There's a certain way to write that makes people want to listen. There's technical skills involved too, setting up an autoresponder and a squeeze page and so forth. Okay, but the great news is my team and I have developed a comprehensive solution which allows you to build your own money magnets without the problems that I just mentioned. It's the ultimate solution. First, I want you to know that I'm not just going to show you how to do it anymore, and I'm not going to tell you what to do and leave it there. I'm going to provide you with most of the work done for you so that you can get your very first true money magnet website online in less than 4 hours. And as far as I know, this is unlike anything else that anybody's offering. Okay, so it's a truly all-in-one like you've never experienced before. The fastest way to start making money online, the proven system that runs on almost autopilot, and it allows you to cash in from anywhere in the world at any time and will keep working even if you don't touch it for months. It's an almost 100% turnkey solution that still allows enough flexibility to keep it from being cookie cutter. And I should teach you how to brand this stuff and make it not be cookie cutter, so that you can grow and grow your earnings long term, all with no experience required. So this program is called Affiliate Jetpack, by the way. Some of you guys may have heard of it before. Some of you guys may already be my students. Okay, but each member of Affiliate Jetpack. Okay, so you're probably wondering, like, what do you receive? Well, you receive not just one, you receive 5 one-year autoresponders. Okay, 5 done-for-you autoresponders. 18 niches to choose from, including weight loss, making money online, dating advice for women, dating advice for men, dog training, personal development, save relationships, spirituality, diet, nutrition. And for those saying, hey, we're still going to get traffic, look, I'm going to get to that in a moment, okay? Just give me a moment, all right? You get 90 plus carefully crafted emails per autoresponder, all right? 90 plus carefully crafted emails per autoresponder. You plug in your affiliate ID, you're good to go. And the push button setup of your whole autoresponder sequence, it's quite incredible how fast and easy it is using this system. You could literally, within 5 minutes of joining, have your website online with your autoresponder, one-year autoresponder already in place. Okay. All you do is you enter your ClickBank ID, the name you want the emails to come from, press a button, and it automatically loads them all into the autoresponder for you. Like I showed you before, with the examples from, say, the self-help niche, or from the weight loss niche, and there's dozens of other niches as well. You can choose more than one niche. You can choose 5 of them. So, you know, how much would it normally cost you to make a 1-year autoresponder yourself? Like 90 plus emails. Sometimes, you know, it might be over 100 emails. You know, would you do it correctly? Let's say each email costed you $20 worth of, say, your own time or worth of someone else's time. You times that by 5 niches, and you times that by 90 emails per niche, it's going to cost you at least $9,000, or a heck of a lot of your own time. And it's unlikely to be anywhere near the standard of this. Okay? It's very unlikely. Okay, so let's say that's a real world value of $9,000. And obviously I'm not charging $9,000, but I'm just wanting to illustrate, you know, the value of this stuff. It's amazing. In fact, it's worth a lot more to you anyway. If you manage to make an income of thousands of dollars a week following your system, it's hard to put a price on what this is really worth to you. Now, Francisco Brevort says, I first got started online thanks to Mark and his training. And since then, I've built several top performing sites in different niches. I've managed to build a new home, pay it off completely, and built another new home during that time. And I couldn't recommend Mark's Affilo Jetpack any more highly. Component number 2. Now, some of you guys have been asking, yeah, but what about how do I get the free reports to give away to get people to opt in? Okay. How do I do that? All right. So the great thing is that you get 3 reports per niche given to you. So for each niche, whether it be weight loss, dog training, personal development, make money online, dating and relationships for women, dating for men, you know, survivalist niche, whatever. Each niche you get 3 different reports, well-written reports. Like not this isn't private label rights quality. I'm talking like solid, good quality reports here, written by top quality writers. So you get 3 of them for 5 different niches. Okay, so you've got you've got a lot to choose from there, and you get the report graphics done for you as well. Okay. So, you know, that's pretty amazing. For those of you saying, hey, isn't Google cranking down on duplicate content, you know, duplicate email swipes and so forth? You know what? You can easily, like, there's 2 things. One is that duplicate content matters a heck of a lot more when it comes to sending out live email blasts than autoresponders. Okay. Secondly, it's not actually a big deal. It's only a big deal when it comes to content on your own web pages themselves, which you might be trying to get high search engine rankings for. But as you'll see in one of the next components, we don't provide you with private label rights articles. We provide you with done-for-you research, which makes it really fast to generate or create an article either for a writer, you know, which you might be able to pay $5 for on iWriter.com, or for yourself to write. You make it super fast. You don't have to go out to the library and learn all this stuff. We've got all this done-for-you research. Makes it really easy to write any articles really super quick. Okay. But yeah, it's not actually a big issue at all, the duplicate content. In fact, most people just use the autoresponders as is without even touching them, and you know, they make great money. All right. So you get to choose. You get 3 reports per niche for 5 niches. That's 10,000 plus words each. Super high quality, 2D and 3D ebook graphics included, and done for you. Each report plus graphics would cost $420 plus. So this comes to $6,300, say, for 15 reports. Okay, so total value so far, that's $9,000 plus $6,300 for the reports. That's $15,300, which is pretty incredible. Tracy Schaefer says, I would and do recommend Affilorama to other people because I'm tired of explaining to my friends and family how I make money on the internet. I really quite enjoy that I can work from anywhere and do. Component number 3 is you get our one-click website setup, plus a year's free hosting. I'm valuing that at, say, well, I wrote down $193. It's worth a lot more if you find it easy to do website design, but I was just comparing that to some of the top WordPress themes that are out there. But really, it's probably worth a lot more, because I don't know anyone out there that's got a theme or whatever that will automatically insert all the emails into the autoresponder with push button setup and so forth. It's pretty incredible. So that's $15,493 value, plus you get, like I said, the done-for-you research, these content cheat sheets, 20 of these per niche times 5 niches. So that's $2,000 value if you were to value each of them at, say, $20 each. All right. So that saves you doing any research if you do want to write any of your own articles within that niche. Comprehensive market research done for you. So that's $17,493 value. But how much is a filler jetpack? I mean, you know, you've probably seen closes before on webinars and so forth, where people, they start with a certain value and they drop down the value and so forth. I'm not saying that I should sell this product for $17,493. I'm saying that that's how much it would cost you to create all that content yourself, though, if you were to do that individually. You know, and it would probably cost you a lot more in terms of you wouldn't have access to that software as well, which is pretty amazing. Not to mention the private members forum and me doing critiques for your websites, and all the training that comes with it and so forth, which you'll find out about shortly. But, you know, I'd normally sell it for something like $5,997. I've been told that it should be sold for at least $2,000. It's not $3,000, it's not $2,000. Okay? For a limited time, it's just $997. In fact, you'll find out in a moment that I'm going to discount it even further, just for you guys, just for L1Ng Aff1L1Ate subscribers on this webinar. Okay, stay tuned for that in just a moment. And I will be taking live questions about anything, any of the stuff I've taught on this webinar, anything to do with the filler jetpack. I'll be taking all those in just a moment. Right. So anyway, $17,493 value. Now, next thing I just wanted to mention also is I'm so confident that the system works for making money that if it doesn't work for you, I'll give you your money back plus $100 out of my own pocket. You've just got to show me that you've at least tried to use the system, okay? Just show me that you've at least tried to use it. If you haven't tried to use it and you want to get your money back, we'll still give you your money back. That's fine. But if you want the extra $100, then you just have to show me that it doesn't work. Like, show me that you've actually tried to do it. And we'll give you $100 on top just to say sorry for wasting your time. Okay? Okay, now early mover bonus number 1 is my full access to my top secret traffic strategies workshops. Right, so you'll receive not just the recordings of the workshops that I've already run, okay, like a few days ago I ran a workshop on media buying, okay, but there's other workshops that I run as well. Tomorrow I'm running one with my students on how to drive traffic using Facebook. I've already run workshops on how to drive traffic using Amazon Kindle, okay, which is quite a unique method. It's really, really awesome. How to drive traffic using Amazon Kindle, how to drive traffic using solo ads. I know Arnek's got his own way of doing that, and I've got my own way of doing that, which is very effective for driving traffic using solo ads. There's other traffic methods taught, from search engine optimization to viral list building to you know, MSM Bing and other methods as well. So you get full access to my top secret traffic strategies workshops, both the recordings and the upcoming live ones as well on top. There's one thing that's another early mover bonus, which is unadvertised, which is taking place very shortly, within the next week. you get the recording of it and the access to the live webinar too, is I'm also running a workshop teaching people how to write and script their own video sales letters. It's just for you guys. Will get access to it if you join through Arnick's link during this webinar, plus my existing Affiliate Jetpack students. That's because some people like to take things further. After doing affiliate marketing, they may want to make and sell their own info product. And you know what? I do teach you how to make and sell your own info product as well as one of the within Affiliate Jetpack. I'll get to that soon. That's another bonus that I offer. I teach you how to do it as well, so you know what the next step is if you want to take it at some stage. You don't have to. You can leave it sitting there. But for those of you that do want to carry on with things, I take you all the way, all the way. That's why some of my students do manage to make it to $1 million, because I don't just leave you hanging at the intermediate level. I take you all the way. Early mover bonus number 2, you get full access to my full blueprint, step-by-step affiliate marketing training as well. So you learn step by step. You actually get to see me in these videos building a profitable affiliate site from scratch, and you can copy along and follow along with me. You've already seen what Aidan Booth had to say. He's now making over $50,000 from single affiliate promotions, his highest being $224,000. There's more. Webinar only surprise bonus. For those of you joining through Arnick's link, which I'll give to you shortly, you'll get to join for $747. Okay, and the webinar only surprise bonus that I just mentioned just before, it's called the $5 million code. That's where I teach you guys how to make and sell your own info product. So for some of you guys that are ready for this, or for some of you guys that will be ready for this when you're already making money online following Affiliate Jetpack, this is the next level up. All right? At some stage I'm going to launch this as its own separate product, and it won't be available to Affiliate Jetpack members or anything, but you're getting access to this as an extra webinar only surprise bonus. So you can help me by being one of my beta testers for this. I've made millions of dollars making and selling my own info products as well, and I teach you this as well. For those of you that are not ready for it, don't worry about it. You do your Affiliate Jetpack and you make piles of cash following that. And for those of you guys that want to take it to the next level up, make and sell your own info product, then that training is there for you and constantly being updated. All right. So the webinar only special bonuses, as you can see, they come to $2,944 in value. All right. Now, before I go to the next screen, I've just got to actually type in Arnick's affiliate link here. I've forgotten to put it in there. I'm just going to type it in now. All right. It is because it's important. You've got to join through this particular link, and then all those bonuses will automatically be added. It's sorry, I'm just copying it down now. tinyurl.com. It's just a short URL /Arnick Jetpack. tinyurl.com/Arnick Jetpack. All right, and I'll just test that link by clicking it. In fact, I might have to copy and paste that, but that should take you. In fact, you just let me know. If you type it into the Q&A box, is that link working for you guys? tinyurl.com/Arnick Jetpack. Just say yes if it is. I haven't had anyone type anything in, so I just want to make sure that people can. Okay, so everyone's saying it's working, except for one person. Everyone else says it works. tinyurl.com/Arnick Jetpack. You may need to retype it again if it's not working for you, because you may have mistyped it, because that does work. ANIKJETPACK. Okay. If you are already a member of Affiliate Jetpack and you are on this webinar, then I will give you these bonuses as well, because you've obviously stuck around for this webinar, and are one of our students. But if everyone else, you've got to join through this particular link to get these bonuses. Okay. All right. So, So Jackson Lin, who's become a good friend of mine now, he first got started with Filler Blueprint and later a Filler Jetpack. And as he says, thanks to what I've learned, I've now managed to travel the world, including New Zealand, Asia, and America. I love affiliate marketing. I've made a lot of money online. He's made several $100,000. I'm now financially free and can do what I want when I want. This is so awesome. Thanks so much. Sonny says, my name's Sonny. I'm a good friend of Mark's. Mark has been one of our top affiliates and is a master of his craft. He's been promoting our catalogue of dating products for quite some time, has done well over 6 figures in sales for us, all through the power of his list and email marketing skills. Email marketing is one skill which can put your business on autopilot and make you consistent income for many years to come. I've actually so far grossed over $4 million in sales and counting, and a high proportion of that is thanks to email marketing, both from my list and that of affiliates. I believe a course like Affiliate Jetpack will be completely life-changing for you in more ways than you can imagine. Okay, so that's the link on the screen there. Okay, that's the link that you can see on the screen there. Someone said, I've got a couple of people asking me, is this the same as Affiliate Blueprint, which is a completely different product? Affiliate Jetpack is a completely different product. It includes a lot of done-for-you elements that you've seen on this webinar. Okay, so it isn't the same product. Okay. You know, and this won't be for all of you guys. Absolutely, I understand. You know, Arnick's a great teacher, and he teaches you guys some fantastic stuff. But for some of you guys, you'll see that this is going to put his stuff on steroids by having a lot of it done for you. Like you may already have a list. You may already have 10 or 20 days worth of autoresponder emails already put in. But heck, imagine having the whole rest of the year just being able to plug them in from my sequence, just, you know, from Affiliate Jetpack, and bam, you've got your whole 1 year autoresponder done for you by tonight. You know, or you can rework them if you want to and put your own, you know, your own spin on these emails. I mean, it's up to you, but it's a heck of a lot of a time saver for those of you that are working on Arnick stuff. Okay. So I've had some people saying, won't the niches you're offering become too competitive or saturated? I've actually found over the years that the more competitive or saturated a niche is, the easier it seems to get, all right, within reason, okay? Not if you're just doing sort of, depends on the marketing methods that you're using, but usually niches become competitive because there are billions of dollars being made hand over fist. Otherwise, they don't become competitive, all right? Like, I've made several $100,000 in the wedding speeches niche. It's not that big a niche, to be honest. So if that ever became super competitive, I probably wouldn't do that well in that niche. The niches I've chosen for you in Affiliate Jetpack are all billion-dollar niches. So they're all billion-dollar niches. So you only need a tiny sliver of that niche in order to make a heck of a lot of money online. It's crazy. In most of these niches, I've already made hundreds of thousands of dollars in myself, so I know, you know, there's a lot of money being made, all right? And I show you anyway how to have your own unique angle in any of these niches. Like, just because you're doing dog training doesn't mean you have to be like every other dog training site. You can if you want to be, but you could just focus in on, say, golden retrievers or poodles or little dogs or puppies or, you know, or just on house training, or just on dog aggression issues. You know, you can focus in on one area and really own that portion of the market. All right? If, for any reason, that link is not working for you, I'll give you the long version of the link. I made a short version just there to make it easy, but for those of you that are, you know, if for some reason tinyURL doesn't work, then one, you might want to try www in front of it, and the other, you might just want to go www.affiliatetpack/discount $AFF equals the Kerma one.
Dude, you're going to love this. Look what he has just typed out onto the screen. You're going to freaking bawl your eyes out.
Type in the,
Just fucking finish this. Let me type this in.
Alex's laughing at this right now in the background, as you can hear, that I just typed out the whole URL.
I love this, Mark.
You find it funny?
That's great. I love it.
Awesome. Well,
guys, I can chime in real quick. Mark, can I talk for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Guys, I just want to come in and I want to show you the genuineness of everything that's going on. This is why I love Mark. You know, I believe in what's going on so much with what he does. I mean, this offer is absolutely tremendously incredible, and I believe in this so much that if you were to go directly and just invest in it without my affiliate, I don't care about the affiliate link. I don't care about my commission for this. I learn from the person that you're listening to right now. I learn from him. And he's genuine. I mean, just look at it right now. Like, you know, he's giving you the actual URL. It's all out there. It's all transparent. You know, this is about helping you change your life. But now, I do a lot of teaching. I do a lot of coaching. I do a lot of training. We have tons of case studies, tons of testimonials, and that's all great. But look what Mark does that's very different, which I admire and I'm very envious of, is he does it for you. To get 5 different businesses that are done where the entire autoresponder series is written out for you, to get all the free reports, the graphics, the one-click website set up, plus the hosting. I mean, it's literally all done for you. So for a lot of people hit this challenge, right, where they don't know how to start, where to begin, what to do. And, you know, you hit little technical challenges here and there. This is what Mark has done. Mark has fixed this for you. Okay, so now again, of course, we're always very blatant. We have to be transparent about the fact that, hey guys, if you invest in this, I do earn a small commission for it. But let me tell you something. Mark could just as easily put up the direct URL on the screen, and I absolutely do not mind, because I have learned so much from him, and I have made so much money from his guidance, from his teaching, from his videos, from his time, the time him and I get to spend together, that it doesn't even matter. What I could potentially earn today is peanuts compared to the knowledge this guy has. And you have an opportunity right now to engage with him as an expert for literally nothing. It's peanuts. It is that. And that's what I want you to understand. This offer is way, 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 way too amazing to pass up. It's way too amazing to pass up. So if you're serious about getting started, and if possibly you've been facing some challenges in the area of getting going because you don't have the site done, you don't know what you're going to write for the autoresponders, maybe you don't know what to do, how to do it, you don't want to, you don't want to deal with that. I always tell people, and I was just shooting a video earlier today where I said, it's all about making your first dollar. It's all about taking action, right? And sometimes we have blocks in our life that are stopping us from doing that. And when that happens, the number one thing that we should do is take something like this, where Mark has done it for us and given us an opportunity to just take it over and put it into action. Because I know all his stuff. I know his team, by the way. I've met his team. I know who they are. They're all brilliant. The people that develop all of this are absolutely brilliant. And you're getting a chance to walk away with all of it for $747. Okay? I swear, I don't care. Go directly to it. Find it. Invest in it. Start using it. My affiliate link or not doesn't make a difference to me. This is about Mark and what he's put together and your relationship with Mark and you beginning to work with Mark and you having an opportunity to just learn what he has to teach, because I'm telling you, I'm a student and I learn what he has to teach every single day, and that's how much I believe in it. I'm sorry, Mark, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wondered if that's the last thing you're going to hear from me. I'm going to let you finish up. I just want everyone to know that there's a reason I support him. It has absolutely nothing to do with me making money. I support him because I make money, and that's because he's so good at what he does that everything he teaches me is worth its weight in gold. And you guys have an opportunity right now to take him on as your master. So do it. Take action. Make that decision. Let his team do the hard work. Let them just give you what works. And why do you have to do it again? Why do you have to reinvent the wheel? You don't. All right? So having said that, guys, this is an amazing offer. I tell you right now, I couldn't make this offer to you. It is too expensive to do all of that work, develop all of that, and to give it away at what is being given away at. All right? So take action. Mark, back to you. Thank you for everything you do, Mark, and thank you for that additional discount for everyone coming through me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. I do appreciate it. I want you guys to know though, it's not. It's more than just. It's more than just, say, a set of training wheels, so to speak. I mean, I say to a lot of people, you know, done-for-you stuff, in general, a lot of you guys may have seen what a done-for-you stuff looks like in general, right? And, you know, PLR articles and stuff. And that's a load of crap, a lot of crap being peddled on the internet, a lot of terrible stuff. And, you know, by people who have never made money in any other niches other than how to make money online, all right? And I'm different. You know, I've made over 6 figures in just about every single niche that's in Affiliate Jetpack, and over 7 figures in several of them. So I know how to write the emails that work and how to structure the content and so forth. So you learn a lot from actually just even looking at the emails that I give you for your sequence, let alone the fact that you get to use them for yourself. You know, it's quite amazing. You know, and for those of you saying, you know what, I struggle with traffic, well, that's why it's great. It's not just a done-for-you turnkey system. There's a heck of a lot of training as well. You get, obviously, my step-by-step affiliate blueprint training, which comes with this, which teaches you how to build the site and how to market it and how to drive search engine traffic and pay-per-click traffic. You also get access to my private traffic strategies workshops, all right? I mean, any one of these workshops may well be worth the $747 just by themselves. I mean, if you manage to find a traffic strategy that works well for you, it can be worth its weight in gold. Okay, and like I said, recent traffic strategies workshops I've run have included like how to drive traffic and make money using Amazon Kindle, how to drive traffic using media buys, banner ads, and so forth. I've got other ones coming up. I mean, I've run ones on SEO as well. I've got ones coming up on driving Facebook traffic, and I've got more on other forms of traffic too coming up as well. Not to mention that you know, I teach you a lot of other stuff as well. You don't have to go through it all, but it's like it's your own extra little library of stuff. I just keep on adding trainings because I get people asking me, like I had someone asking me, hey, can you teach how you do outsourcing? So I decided, you know what, yeah, I can, and I recorded a 1.5-hour video and I added it to the members area, and it teaches people how to outsource because I know how to get people to do stuff for me, and it's one thing to know how to get people to do stuff for you. It's another thing to know how to get it done for you at the best possible price, so get it done cheaply, like you know, through Filipinos and stuff like that, and 2, how to get it done to a high quality standard. Super high quality standard, you know. So in some cases, you know, you've got to use people from certain places. You know, I've got a lot of little ninja tips and strategies for managing staff if you happen to have your own full-timers. I mean, that goes, all I'm saying is I go well beyond just a fellow jetpack, okay? Fellow jetpacks, like, it's your training wheels, but like any toddler, eventually they take the training wheels off and they're riding on 2 wheels, and I don't just leave you to your own devices. I want to make millionaires here, you know, so there's a lot more to it. And you know what, Anna twisted my arm anyway and made me be on another webinar with you guys next week where I'm going to teach you a whole lot of traffic strategies as well. Obviously, I go into more detail on them in Affiliate Jetpack because any traffic strategy I can spend hours talking about. But I'm going to cover at least 7 and maybe more traffic strategies in that particular workshop next week. So look out for that as well. Now, how long is this discount going to be available for? I'm going to make it available. You know, most people will be on a webinar and say, hey, this discount, it's only available for like 1 day or something like that. You know, for you guys, for ARNIC students, I'm going to make it available for the next week. So you're going to have not just you're not just going to have the rest of this week, but you'll have the rest of next week as well if you do want to think about it. Okay, so you know, I'll let you know that. But I know if you're like most people, if you don't join right now, then maybe you never will, and maybe you'll regret it someday in the future. You know, if you are thinking that you are going to join, I highly recommend that you get in right now so you can get in right away for our next webinar class, which I'm running tomorrow. So, you know, you can be right in there for that. I mean, you will get the recordings whenever you join anyway, but just letting you know. So Feel free to type in more questions, guys. I see the odd question flying past and I just didn't get a moment to answer them. I see several people have already joined. I want to say welcome to Thomas, Paul, Raina, Morris, another Paul, Tracy, Gabriel, Kevin, Justin, Mun, Sabrina, Stephen, Laura, Cecile, Paula, and everybody else. All right? Oh, by the way, I've got another surprise bonus for you guys. All right? I've had numerous students who I've seen that their biggest flaw is in their mindset, which encompasses many things, you know, your self-belief, your level of internal drive, and so forth. But it's not about positive thinking, all right? It's about understanding how wealth is generated, and not just understanding it, but actually programming it into your mind so that you live your life that way. And anyone who adopts and lives this millionaire mindset training, which I give you, will become incredibly rich. It's only a matter of time. Okay, so I've created a revealing millionaire mindset upgrade video, which goes for about an hour and a half and walks you through the mindset of a millionaire, how I think, what I do to upgrade my mind. And now, it's true, not every millionaire has a $1 million mindset. Some people come across money by luck, but everyone who lives and practices what I teach here, sooner or later will become extremely wealthy. It's just a matter of time. So if you aren't rich right now, I can almost guarantee that on some level your mindset and way of thinking needs work. And this may be the biggest breakthrough you've ever had. It's a personal blueprint for prosperity, the Millionaire Mindset Upgrade video. I'm including that. It's a $297 value. I'm including that for free for you guys as well. Okay? So you'll find that in there. And I know some of you guys need that, all right? Some people said, do I have to use your hosting? No, you don't have to use my hosting, but I give you 1 year of my hosting for free, so you can use it. But no, you don't have to use it. You don't have to use WordPress. You don't have to use the autoresponder that we hook into as well, which is Flutter Mail. You don't have to use that. You can use, I mean, I use, you know, you can use anything. You can use any autoresponder. You can copy and paste these emails in yourself into any autoresponder. I mean, it's up to you, really. But we have made it push button simple using certain things to make it easier. Okay? So some people say I'm a total newbie to this. Is this right for me? Yeah, like absolutely. I mean, like I said, like I showed you that example earlier of the guy that started about 3 weeks ago and has already made over $1,000. That's not normal. That's a lot faster than usual that he got to $1,000. That's because he did a paid solo ad direct to his opt-in page that he set up through us, through the system. But you know, it illustrates the point that this stuff works, and people do get underway from scratch and make good money out of this stuff. And you can talk to him on the forum, by the way. He's on there regularly. What if I get stuck in any part of the process? Is there anyone to help? Yes, as you saw when I showed my private members forum, like I'm there to do video critiques, people's websites. There's other members of my staff who are there to help with technical issues or help with anything else, and there's a good community of people there. But it's an ongoing thing. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a fellow jetpack. Like I said, there's a lot of other training which a lot of you guys find interesting. You know, you got stuff to do with making money online. If it's to do with info products, chances are I know a lot and could add more training on it. You know, and that's what I like to do. I just keep building this up. You know, it's not just I like to build good relationships with you guys over a length of time as well. Okay, some people asking, what are the niches? Well, I can't remember them offhand, so I'll just go straight in there and have a look. So this is the members forum. If I go back to Florama.com/, I'll just go into my login area and have a look at what those niches are. Yes, there's support staff there for technical things. Okay, so you got dating tips for women, internet marketing, dog training, self-help, diet and nutrition, learn to sing, natural health, save your relationship, weight loss, survival. Whoops, I bumped the button there. Hawaii travel, golf, wholesale sourcing, spirituality, alternative beliefs. Well, I keep going off my touchpad, that's why it's doing that. Pregnancy, fertility, green energy, muscle building, dating tips for men. You know, it's crazy. I made a lot of money in most of these niches myself, and the other niches I know other people that have done extremely well in as well. And the only niche out of this whole lot that I haven't made a lot of money in, and I don't know anyone else that's made money in, is great money in personally, is the Hawaii travel. And I do know of people that are making money in the travel niche, but the only reason I added that was out of a strong request from a number of students who wanted the travel niche added. So I said, you know what, I'll add the Hawaii niche. I can't promise anything with it, but if you guys manage to make it work well, then I'll add more travel niches. But in general, the rest of the niches were provided based on my own research, or most of them are from my own first-hand experience. Okay. I'll show you real quickly just how easy it is to set up any one of these jetpacks, by the way. You know, you just click on something like wholesale sourcing, say. Then I'd click on unlock this jetpack, unlock this niche, click the button. Damn. Yep, it's unlocked. Now I click build this website. I mean, you don't have to build your website through our builder. We do give you all of the files if you want them. No problems. That's in there too. You know, if you just click, I want to self-host. But if you want it through us, you just click build this website, and bam, it's creating the website. It's installing WordPress. It's setting up the theme. It's doing the whole thing for you. You know, isn't that amazing? Like how fast this can be. Bam. Now, if you've already got a domain name and you enter one, I'm just going to make up a domain name so I can go to the next stage of this process. I'll just say I mean, I've made 7 figures in this niche too. This is another good niche. Wholesale, 7 figures. I'm just making up a domain. This doesn't exist. I just want to show you how quick it is to get set up. And then you'd have to enter those DNS details if you already own the domain, which is very simple. You just click, how do I do that? Then you click this when you've done that, and then you click the button to add your email address. You type in what you want and click save, and then you click the button to create your affiliate links. You set up an account with ClickBank if you don't have one. It takes 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Then you enter your ClickBank ID. I'll just make one up. Then you click save, and then set up your newsletter. You just click that button, set up and export your newsletter, and you're done. And you've got your website online, and then you just edit it from there. It's really quick. It's an amazingly quick process. All right. Yes, you get lifetime updates on the training and so forth, for people asking that. Support, no, there's no phone. It's just forum support and through email. So through our members forum and through email. And like I said, I even do video critiques for people's sites. It's, you know, pretty amazing. If I click on any one of these niches, let's say it was, someone said, what's the most profitable niches? Well, they're all very profitable niches. I mean, from my experience, from knowing other people, weight loss tends to be the biggest industry out there, followed by making money, followed by the dating niche. But I mean, you know, that doesn't mean that that's right for you guys. I mean, I know millionaires from the survival niche. You know, I've made loads of money from wholesale sourcing and supplying, which is probably a smaller niche, but it's still a billion-dollar industry. Dating tips for women, I've made millions of dollars in. Usually around about $1 million a year in that niche. Okay. And we provide a lot of stuff for you guys, done for you, and niche analysis, you know, full analysis of the niche itself. You know, so you get to find out all the authority blogs in that niche, how to pick a profitable sub-niche, authority forums, different promotional methods that work well. You get, obviously the ebooks that come with it, the newsletters, In this case, it's why men lose interest, how to get a boyfriend, how to get a man to love you. Get the keyword data, you get recommended writers if you want to get someone to write for you. It's a link finder tool if you want to do the SEO. It's it's beyond what it's beyond what I can describe really. So it is pretty incredible. And backed by the fact that we give you $100 on top of your money back if it doesn't work for you. That's how much I believe in the system. I know it works because I've been in these niches for a number of years, and I've seen a lot of successful students over the time. If you want to learn how to make and sell your own info product, then I do teach that inside of the $5 million code here. So yes, I do teach that. Inside there. Some people use these follow-up sequences for their own mailing lists for their own websites where they actually own their own products, so that's kind of interesting as well. And like I said, I'm going to be running another webinar with Anik in a few days from now. We're just finalising the date for that. I think it's probably going to be on Sunday night, so make sure you set that time aside, Sunday night, because I'm going to run a webinar teaching you guys say at least 7 or 8 different really good traffic strategies for driving traffic to your affiliate site. So make sure that you stay tuned for that. So I highly recommend that. You join in on that webinar if traffic is any issue for you guys. Obviously, there's a lot of great traffic training inside of Affiliate Jetpack, but for some of you guys, you may want to be part of that webinar as well. Does ClickBank account for all niches? Yes, that's true. Cool. So, has anyone else got any more questions? Because I'm going to wrap this up in just a moment. Okay, here we go. And if I've missed your question, I'm really sorry. It's because they scrolled off the screen so fast earlier, and now they're slowing down. You give all the tools like a jigsaw puzzle that's scattered with pieces. I think the biggest problem is putting these pieces together in the proper order and getting the process right. This is where hand-holding is important. Can you address this? Well, I have to say, firstly, I do the video critiques for people. So that is kind of like my way of doing hand-holding, right? But I have experimented with getting people one-on-one, like giving them one-on-one access to me, just certain portions of my students. But when I do this, I actually find that 3/4 of my time is actually spent, 1, answering the same questions, or 2, trying to convince them that it's actually possible to make money online. And those are the things I want to avoid. I don't want to be answering the same exact questions over and over again if I can help it. And that's why there's the support forum. You jump in there, you type the question, and someone answers it, one of my support staff or so forth. But if you need your site critiqued, like you've done it, you've clicked those buttons and you've set it up, then I record video critiques for people. And that takes a lot of my time, but I want to see you guys succeeding. So I do my best, but being able to support everyone one-on-one over the phone, that's for $747, that's not possible. Okay, because I normally charge out my time at $1,000 per hour. In fact, normally it's higher than that. That's my discounted rate for my affiliates, people that actually make sales of my products. I do $1,000 an hour. So, and the reason for that is that for a starter, that's the amount that I pay for other people's time that I need when I need their time. So I know it's a good rate. And secondly, because there's only so many hours in a day. I work 35 hours a week maximum. I don't want to work any more because I've got children and so forth. And, I need to be able to fit everything into my schedule. So I much prefer to be able to support people through the way that I do support. And I'm 100% transparent about that, and that's why I don't want to lead you into any false expectations. But I run live webinars. I take live Q&A on those webinars. And there's a lot of great support going on in the forum. Which is amazing. Okay, now I've got like dozens of questions have come in. Just when I was about to close the webinar, I've had about 30 questions come in. Will other affiliate networks let us join? I'm sure they will, but I mean, you can make millions just out of ClickBank. How much work is involved customizing the website? Do I need to hire a designer? No, you don't need to hire a designer, although you could use Fiverr.com, spend $5 to get someone to do a new version of each graphic if you really wanted to. Customizing a website, yeah, I mean, there's definitely work involved. Most people manage to get their website customized within about 4 hours. Okay, but if you want to take it further and do search engine optimization or something like that, then the sky's the limit. It can, you know, you're building a business here. Okay, so the businesses take time. It's not. I'm not giving you a get-rich-quick scheme, even though some people do get rich quick using it. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a business, and it's basically it's like training wheels, all the done-for-you stuff. But sooner or later, you take the training wheels off and you start, customizing and stuff. You know, you don't even have to customize it at all. You can use it as is. A lot of people, that's what they do at the start, but then they, want to paint their own picture, so to speak, over time. Does it work to launch my own product? It's not this isn't a product launch training program, but I do actually teach. I actually have training on that inside my $5 million code. So yeah, I guess that works for that. Someone said, do I have any thoughts on where affiliate marketing may be in 10 to 20 years from now? Well, I know I don't know for certain. I know it's going to be across more devices and so forth, for sure. I know it'll be big because affiliate marketing in the real world has been big for years. But we just know it in different forms. I mean, essentially, when essentially, affiliate marketing has been around for a great number of years. The world's greatest car salesman, Joe Girard, he used to give people $50 if they would be able to recommend him a client that bought a car through him. That's affiliate marketing. That was back in like the 60s and 70s. There's been forms of affiliate marketing go on for numbers of years, and then so there's no reason why it won't. I mean, I remember 15 years ago when I first got started, 1999, I thought, will affiliate marketing still be around in 10 years? I really didn't think it would be because I'd only just got started. Now, 15 years later, and I see that now is even better time to get started in affiliate marketing than ever before, I can see that it will definitely be around in 20 years from now. What form it takes, I don't know. It's going to evolve, but yeah, I mean, you move with it like any business. You evolve with it. It doesn't change like too quickly, but yeah, I mean, it's exciting seeing the developments that take place. You get more profitable offers come up. There's more places that you can use to drive traffic that weren't around before. It's really a lot of fun. Okay, so yes, other affiliate networks do let you join beside ClickBank. I've had that question before. Okay, so I really have to go now because I've got to get to another meeting at the moment. But if you've got more questions, don't forget I'm on another webinar with you guys on Sunday night where I teach you guys traffic training. So I will be there to answer those anyway. You could email support@affiliarama.com if you do need to. If you do need to ask any more questions urgently. But yeah, I mean, I highly recommend that you join, you take action, get in there, build your website, submit your site for a critique, and let's get underway and get you guys making some good money. And I look forward to having you guys as my members and hopefully, long-term friends in the future. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday night if you're able to make it for the traffic training webinar that I'm going to run with you guys as well. So look forward to seeing you then. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this training, this webinar. I had a lot of free information given away, and also like what I think to be a really great offer as well at the end. All right, guys. Thanks for having me. I'll see you later. Bye for now, everyone.